welcome to Readings with Christy. Hello. Thank you for joining. I'm on every Tuesday night, 7:15 to 8:15. Hey, Tanya. And we do some mini readings. Now, if you want to join my Facebook group, if you haven't already, hey, Margie. Hey, Lisa. Yeah, please do. It's in the description. The link is in there. Join. I am a psychic medium and a healer, so I do lots of different modalities. I love to learn. So, but psychically, I've been like this pretty much my whole life. It's in the family. So there was no running away from it. So here I am, which I'm glad to be here. Hey, Holly. Hey, Julie. So yeah, hey, Ashley. So I'm really glad to be here because, you know, my passion is to help people. And, you know, I guess I didn't think I could do that 100% through readings. Like, how do you do that through readings? But without doubt, you can do it through readings. It just gives, and that's why I've called my group Clarify My Journey, is so that, you know, and it is just that, clarifying, you know, it is literally about clarifying someone's journey, like just giving them clarity about it. So, you know, and that part I love. Hey, Jackie. Hey, Tracy. So yeah, so we're going to get into some mini readings. I'll just wait for a couple of people to join on, and we'll get started. So, but yeah, please feel free to share this video as well. Always happy for a share, and let me know you've shared, and I will definitely try and come to you if I can. So, and just keep in mind that I don't always see the comments the way you guys do. So, you know, just bear with me and be patient. So, hey, Carolina. Hey, Mary. Hey, Deborah. Hey, Jess. So we're going to get into it soon, guys, but if you can share the video, it would be much appreciated. And as I say, join the group if you want to. It's a Facebook group for all things spiritual. We do workshops in there, women's circles, you know, mini readings, sound bowl healings, all sorts of different things. So, so yeah, I definitely think it is. Thanks, Carrie. Thanks for sharing. Thanks, Mary. So yeah, I really appreciate it if you share. So that makes me very happy. And, you know, if we can get some more people on here to join the live, why not? So that is what I'd love to do. Thanks, Libby. All right, so let's see. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Ash. Oh, I've already said hey, Ashley. So, hey, Deb. Hey, Tazzy. All right, so I think we'll get started. I think that's what we'll do. Yeah, Carrie, let's start with you. Let's see what comes up for you, lovely. Wrong person. All right, Carrie. Thanks, Lisa. Thanks, Nicole. Much appreciated. And just to confirm, my link is in the description. So if you want to join my Facebook group, I'd love to have you there. And also that I'm here every Tuesday, 7:15 to 8:15. So if you want to join each week, I'd love that. Hey, Vicky. Hey, Bronwyn. Hey, Opie. Oh, I love it. Carrie, what do I want? What does Carrie need to know? Those two cards come up. Okay, so you got money and blues. So I don't know if you're feeling a little bit like things need to go in the positive direction in regards to money. So money is in the way of obviously our bank accounts. It's in the way of our income, work, all of those sorts of things. So finding a way to abundance. So being really creative with that. And there's a sense of, I want to say, slow down. I want to say, just make sure you're slowing down. They're saying slow down and listen to the words of the music, not just the, you know, the beat. It's like slow down and listen to the words. And the other thing is Battle of the Blues. So it's taking steps towards positive change, and there will be some positive outcomes, which is always nice to hear. You got the Empress, which is Angel of Abundance. So that's also very good. So going in the right direction, which is always nice. But the Empress is all about our feminine side as well. So, you know, it is about nurturing ourselves and, being in the comfort of self-care as well. So make sure you're taking some time out for that as well, Carrie. But I want to say there might have been some pressure on you, or you might be feeling a bit pressured, but overall it's definitely going in the right direction. So, and I feel like October is going to have a big effect on you as well. Energy, so I don't know if you're feeling a little unbalanced or a little bit out of sorts. And the next one is surrender to the universe. It's something you can't control. So really important that we sort of, let go of some things. So, and have a lot more fun along the way. So this is really about having fun and not being so serious. So if life's been a bit too serious, it really is, you just got a new job. So that's exactly what this is talking about. It's all going in the right direction. So there might have been some stress and some emotion that go along with that. And it's saying, when you slow down and you don't, it's not in that anxiety stage, it really does start to flow through much clearer. So congratulations. I love that, Carrie, and I think that's brilliant for you. So just keep slowing down, do some self-care, look after you, and really enjoy the job. Have a bit of fun with it. So, all positive cards, 100%. So, which is amazing. I'm just going to turn my selenite light on because it clears the space and the energy. And I feel I really want to do that at the moment. Oh. And I want to say peppermint oil as well, Carrie. So there's a sense of, I don't know why, but I feel like I want to tell you to smell some peppermint oil. So not at night time, more during the day. Okay. Hey, Holly. Hey, Tracy. I'm so pleased for you getting that job. That is amazing. Great news. Love it. Okay, so you are so welcome. So welcome. All right, Ashley, would love a reading in regards to my 2-year-old's speech. I've got a doctor's appointment, but I'm feeling quite low about it and been feeling like I've failed as a parent as she's not talking much. And she would, yeah, right, okay. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to help you in that. That's probably more of a full reading, like a bit more in depth. Press the wrong button. So I don't want to say that I'm going to be able to give you a lot of guidance in that department, just because it's more of like a full reading rather than just a couple of cards being pulled. So, but I'll pull a card for you anyway, Ashley, and see what comes up. Ashley, what does Ashley need to know? Ashley. All right. So moving forward, so getting positive change. So there must be something coming through that's going to be uplifting, and also good fortune. So invite the magic in. So even when things seem hopeless or they're not going to work out, this card really is to say, there's magic in the air, so keep positive. But, we restrict it by getting worried. So this is saying take a few deep breaths and just move through that fear, move through that guilt, because there's nothing you've done. And you can't weigh yourself down with all of that, right? So, and there's nothing wrong with that at the moment. Like, there's so many different things that can work, and you probably won't even remember this moment down the track. So either way, there's answers coming, Ashley. And I feel like, they're not always exactly what we want to hear, or they're not always perfect, but it's going to bring you answers and it's going to give you some clarity, which is awesome. And it's saying there's going to be some challenges there. Absolutely. So, the 7 of Wands is about challenges, but the challenges aren't with your 2-year-old. Your challenges are actually with you, challenging yourself to really stay in the mode of being positive and staying in the mode of not taking on the guilt or, and I'm not saying it's easy, okay? I'm not saying it's easy, 100% it's not. But the fact is you are taking action, and that's all you can do. You're working in the right direction to really help. And it's like, keep going in that direction. There's answers coming. And the other card you got is doubt. So it's like you're doubting yourself. You're doubting the answers. You're doubting, that this is the right thing or this is where it should be at. So, I would just say, 2.5 or even 2 is very young. So, don't get too caught up in it at the moment. So, Yeah, absolutely, Ashley. And it's like, just take a breath and just settle that. Like, just, it's going to start moving forward. So, maybe the fear is around moving forward. Like, what am I going to have to, what challenges are going to arise and what do I have to, anticipate? But overall, it's not going to be like that. So it's unnecessary worry. So if I can tell you anything, it's not about your 2-year-old. It is about the challenges that you might be facing, emotionally. And obviously with mental health, that is absolutely 100%, a serious thing to deal with. So, just take a few breaths is what I would say. Just really take a few breaths into that. So there's nothing you can do other than what you're doing now. And I don't think you've got anything to worry about. I really think that you're going to get some answers. So, and you know what, as long as it might be a challenge, it might be a little bit of harder work than normal or some different things to what, your friend's daughter's doing or son's doing. It doesn't matter. Right? So you do what's right for you and your family, and I really feel like the clarity will shine through. So keep up high spirits if you can. So even if it's just baby steps, like, write yourself an affirmation every morning where you see it and say, today is going to be a good day. Today is a good day. Things like that will really help. So I hope that helps you, Ashley. Hey, Samantha, love, how are you? Yes, let's do one for you. Absolutely. And for anyone that's just jumped on, just my link to my page or my group is in the description. So please feel free to jump on and join my group. It's a closed group, but I'll let you in when I finish here. We've got a crystal workshop coming up. So that's in July. I think it's the 11th of July. So that's an online one. So you can join it from anywhere. So which is awesome, just being in the comfort of your own home. So that's always great. And yeah, I just want to say that, it's going to be a lot of fun and it's going to be some, it's going to be good. I've got a lot of good things planned. So feel free to join the group and also the workshop if you feel drawn to it. Okay, so let's see what Samantha gets. Let me just see. All right, Samantha. So let me see. So you got justice, right? So justice is all about having more balance, and it's about letting justice prevail. It can mean legal matters or legally binding documents, but it also means having more balance. It's like, how do I balance? It might be work and home, or how do I balance relationships and friendships and whatever else it is. But it's like more balance is required, and it's just saying you're about to spread your wings and fly. So there's something really big coming up that's going to bring up fear. But remember, the biggest things, we must feel that fear if they're big things, because it means something to us, right? It means we're passionate about it. So this is saying have more balance and just allow yourself to fly. You're going to be fine. So this can be a new business, new job, new relationship, whatever it is. It's like, yeah, something quite big and important to you. So, which is great. But the other card is a Rhiannon card, so it's all about doubt. So you might be doubting yourself, your abilities, whether it's the right thing, whether it's the wrong thing. It might be like sitting on the fence or feeling a little bit like you're procrastinating. But this is saying you're going to have a big epiphany and the clarity will come. So there's a clear path forward, but it just may take you a little bit to get there. You've got to get over that doubt first. And then it's Angel of Power. So it's stepping into your power. It's doing what you do best and really starting to focus on what means a lot to you. So it's not about just doing any old thing. It has to mean something to you. There has to be fulfillment from it. So Angel of Power, it's like step into your power and know what you're doing. And there's something about, taking a risk that's scary, but paying off. So trust your third eye. And there's also some documents coming for you as well. So there's something to sign or something to, I don't know, but they just showed me documents or papers. So know that there's something there as well. So I hope that makes some sense to you, Samantha. If not, just hold on to it anyway. But yeah, I always say the information always comes through for a reason. So, all right. Oh, I'm just getting some messages through. Sorry. Got a bit distracted there for a moment. I will marry you, Cheryl. I don't know what Cheryl said, but there you go. Paul, love it. What else? Hang on. Let me know if you're still on. Hey, Steve. Let's do one for you, Steve. Why not? I'm not sure if you want one, but let's do it. Oh, unfortunately, you're already married, but miss you heaps. Oh, oh, there you go, eh? I'm not 100% what's going on there, but I've got an idea. But, oh, there you go, Steve, that's yours, selfhood. So are you looking after yourself? This is about being friends for over 20 years. Oh, brilliant. I thought so. I thought they've obviously know each other. I thought you're either, yeah, good friends or, yeah. So that makes sense. Thanks for clarifying that for me. Okay, so for you, Steve, it's about selfhood. So this is all about protecting one's own. It's like protecting oneself, family, people you love. So very protective nature. It's saying you need to let yourself go a little bit. So I don't know if something's holding you back. And I want to say there's more, I don't know, I want to say opening ourselves up to others. So whether that's friendships, intimate relationships, whatever it is, there's something about opening ourselves up. And there's something also about doing something like almost primal, as in like how can you say, like it's like, you know, could be going fishing or camping. It's like getting out in the outdoors sort of thing. So it's really saying just make sure you're taking care of yourself and you really are, you know, looking after what you need, what your needs are. So, and the next one is determination. So it means that you're a fighter, like you keep going back and you keep getting things done. So keep that determination up. But the 9 is like things need to end in order for new things to come. So it's like be determined to keep going even when it feels a bit, you know, full on, or it might feel a little bit like too much, but it's like keep going anyway, keep being determined. Saying you're extremely generous, you know, like yeah, and you do a lot of things to be generous too. So you know, you don't just say it, you actually get it done, which is awesome. And then you've got the Ace of Wands, so it's being inspired to do new things. So, you know, always and shape shifting. So it's looking after and having more movement in the body. There you go. So, and things need to be a bit more organized. So that's what's coming up as well. Organization and yes, more organisation and order. So there you go, Steve. I hope that makes some sense for you. And I want to say, keep in your creative zone. So as long as you're creating and doing new things, I don't know if you're going to get a tattoo or someone around you is. I keep saying a tattoo. I'm not sure why, but anyway, that's there as well. So yeah, just know that that's there. And also I keep saying a staffy or a dog. But anyway, either way, Steve, just look after you, keep being determined even when it feels like, you know, it might feel a bit low in energy or whatever, but just keep going. That's what I would say. So I hope that helps you, Steve. Okay. Louise Miller, let's do one for you. And guys, if you can, just if you be so kind, please share. You know, we can get some more new people on if they want it. So yeah, please feel free to share and let me know if you shared, and I'll definitely try and come to you. Illness or wellness, Louise. So there's something about someone being worried about their health. So it might just be nothing big ever comes through me, as in like, you know, anything serious. So it's never anything to worry about. But it's just saying someone's health or someone's worried about their health. And it might be more emotional too, because it's full of water, which means that there's water around it, which is all about emotion. And it's seeing the light. So someone needs to, I feel like someone needs to get out of the daily grind or the same thing every day. And it's like, I need this for my happiness. I need to do something more. And the next one is boundaries. So make sure you are, you know, setting your boundaries. So whether that's with time, money, energy, or so forth, it really is setting your boundaries with what's important to you. The next one is having more play, so having a little bit more fun, not taking life too seriously. And the next one is, you know, carrying a lot of responsibility. So I'm also saying like little cysts on ovaries or little cysts around. As I say, nothing big comes through me, so it's never anything to worry about. It's just minor little things. But yeah, there's something about worrying about that as well. It's saying you're self-reliant, so you're really good at being your own boss or being being the captain of the ship, like doing your own thing. Hey, Chris and Kerry, hello. Self-reliant. So don't be afraid to fly solo. So if you're not in a managerial position or owning your own business, it's definitely something to work towards, because this is all about self-reliance. It's like you don't need anyone's help. It's like you've got it all. You've got it all there. It's like just got to push past it in order to get to where you're going. So I want to say there's a lot there for you. I think that you've got, some really good things coming. So I feel like you're going to have, I don't know. I just feel like there's some great things still yet to come. So yeah, I want to say it's never too late for whatever it is you need, Louise, for whatever it is you need. And this could be like, it could also be, it doesn't have to be work. It can be, within home life or with family, but it's like you've got to run the ship and you put a lot of responsibility into running what you need to run. So it's like, I can't give up, or I can't not do this. It's like if it'll bug you if it doesn't get done. So it's like dishes, like leaving them out like overnight would just be like, yeah. It's like I've got to get them done before I go to bed. I'm not waking up to that sort of thing, if that makes sense. But I'm just using that as an example. So, hey Stephen, how are you? Okay. Oh yes, that's you. Okay. And you're welcome, Louise. Absolutely welcome. Oh, I don't know if this is for you, Louise, but just after I spoke to you about that, I feel like I want to say, I don't know if this is a partner or someone close to you, but it's like, it's either accountant, wise investment, or putting, like, it's like wise money being put, utilizing money wisely. So someone's very, very strong with their money, like very, organized with their money, and it's like there's something about investment, but just hold on to that. I'm not sure, but I feel like I see this male, so I don't know if the male helps do it or whether it's the male in your life, but either way that's also come up, so just keep it with you anyway. Oh, okay, no worries, Kerry, thank you. I thought so after I said it, and I saw there was Kerry as well. I'm like, oh, I think it's Kerry. Oh, thank you, Beck. Yeah, the cardigan's definitely been with me for a little while now. It's just a surfy one, I think. I think it's like, I don't know who it is actually. Oh, really? Volcom. Is it Volcom? I don't know if that's how you say it, but yeah, Volcom. Lisa McFadden, let's see what we can get for you. Lisa McFadden. Thanks, Beck. I appreciate that. Thank you. All right. Lisa. What can we tell Lisa? Lisa McFadden. What does she need to know? Lisa McFadden. Lisa. Beauty. Yeah, I guess the basic thing that I want to say is, the card beauty's come up. Now, this can mean several different things, but it's like, basically it's seeing the beauty within and without, externally and internally. It is also letting you know that bees and wasps are going to be significant sign from spirit as well. So, or a sign from the universe saying, it's a good idea sort of thing. The next one is belief. So it's like, don't drop your belief. So if you're about to go and do something different to what you know, it's like, they're telling you stand strong in your belief. The right person will come. It's like, don't change what you know. And the next one is Kuan Yin. So having compassion. So it's like, someone needs you, or you might just be a really compassionate person, but there's something about, having compassion for others or continuing to have compassion for others is going to be important. But I would say stand up for your beliefs and don't move, don't swither, whatever the word is. They're also bringing up memories. So I don't know if you've been going through some old stuff or reflecting on the past. But it says potential, think big for your future, and stay determined. So, don't give up. Don't go down a path of, giving up or whatever, but it's just saying potential, think big for your future. So it's like, manifest the person you want to call in. So it's like, you can do a vision board or you can just write it down. And I would suggest being as specific as you possibly can. So the potential is great, but it's like, you've got to be more specific. I don't feel like the universe knows exactly what you want. So it's like, a little bit confused. So I feel like you've got to get it back in order, back into being specific and manifest it and just let it go. Let it go. So even though that's easier said than done, I'm sure. So, because I'm sure it'll be frustrating. But I would definitely say that if you can stay true to your beliefs, set the intention to manifest this and not to come down to anything or not to sort of, I know what I'm trying to say, I can't get it out, but like just stay true to you, right? That's the best way I can put it. Okay, you're welcome, lovely, thank you. Where's Opie? I can't find Opie. Where are you, Opie? Can you comment? I can't find your message, and I know that you shared it, so I want you. Oh, here we go. Opie. And I also wanted to do one. Is Nicole still on as well? Let me know, Nicole, if you're still on. Oh, there we go. There's one that jumped out for you, Opie. Betrayal. Oh. So you might feel like someone didn't do you right, or you might feel like something didn't go the way you thought it would. So you feel a little bit, like, this is like use your wisdom, but you may feel a little bit like, that didn't work out the way I thought it would, or being a little bit like, I feel betrayed by this person or this thing. Nicole, that is you. I feel like I'm reading your cards, Nicole. Let me come back to you, Opie. Nicole, I want to say, I feel like I'm doing your cards. So I'm gonna read for you, Nicole, and Opie, I'm gonna come to you after this. Hey, Jason, how are you? So Nicole, there's betrayal there, okay? So this can be within friendship, this can be within family, it can be within, just people we don't even know. So this is sort of saying that, don't get too caught up in the betrayal. Use your wisdom and the knowledge that you know to move through the cycle of this section of your life. I feel like it's still another month before it fully sort of shifts and moves through, but I feel like it will. And the next one is an awakening. So this is a really important time for you to stay true to who you are. And what I mean by that is like really spending time getting to know you and what it is you want. It's not accepting anything other than what you deserve, which is the best, right? So it's like, don't lower your standards to accommodate someone else. So this is saying you're going to have that epiphany. It's going to be like, I'm more powerful than that. I'm worth more than that. It's like a big shift in thinking. And it's like, it's a great thing to be able to do. And I want to say it's sort of probably hitting you around that sacral and root chakra. So probably putting you off balance or feeling off balance mentally and emotionally. And it's like, it can be affecting the physical, which is lower back, hips, all of those, like a bad lower back, hips and groin area, and also lower tummy. So it's just really saying, like, let it pour out of you. Allow yourself to release the betrayal and release the emotions that need to come through, because it's like, I feel like it's like I felt emotional, but I haven't really released it. So this is saying, scream into a pillow, cry your eyes out, you know, punch a punching bag, whatever you need to do to feel good, and just in order to release it. So it's okay to be angry as long as you can move through the anger. It is an absolute natural emotion that we all feel. And the next one is death and rebirth. So it means something had to end in order for something to even be better. So this can be the past coming back in, and it can also be something brand new. But either way, you have to put to bed one thing before the next thing comes in. So yeah, of course, you're in bed. I can't move from the pain in my hips and back. Of course you can't, because you're in your root chakra. It's all emotional, Nicole. So what I would say to you is, like, scream it, punch it out, do whatever you want to do, but it's like you've got to get it out of your body. It is hurting. It is pain. That's how it comes through. So I hope you're feeling better, though. That's not a very nice thing. But you've got to let something die in order for it to be rebirthed. So it's like you've got to let, whether it be family or whatever relationship it is, it's like let it simmer down, and then it, you know, there's a rebirth, which is also very, you know, it's very good. You know, it's important. It's important that you let it go just for the moment. And the next one is illusion. So it's not all what you think it is. So you might be thinking that, you know, things are going to be better if it wasn't like this, or what if I just did this, it would be so much better, or things are going to be great, or it's just that things feel pretty crappy right now. So it's really hard to see the other side of that. But this is saying it's all an illusion. There's some sort of story that you're telling yourself that is an illusion. It's not reality. So we can tell ourselves, oh no, this person's really good, and they, you know, they did do this good, and they look, you know, but we forget the 50 things they did that wasn't so good. So sometimes we need to leave it for a little bit and really decipher whether we want them in our life or not. And that's okay if you do. Like, we all make mistakes. It's not a problem, but you have to be really honest when you're doing that work. And the next thing is good fortune. So there's something really good coming through. You know, good fortune is coming in. So this can be in the way of time, energy, or money. But either way, it's like a thank goodness, like I just needed this. And it's telling you to step into your power. It's telling you to step into your intuition, understand what it means, realize what's coming through, and trust and honor it. So High Priestess is all about studying something new, learning something new. It's also about, you know, moving through the process. So the High Priestess is all about intuition, learning more about it, and actually utilizing what's coming through, and, you know, how to shift and move past these feelings that you're feeling. So, but I do hope you're feeling better, Nicole. I really, really do. And I want to say that, yeah, once you start releasing it, you'll start to see the shift in pain. So you'll start to see it move through and out of your body. All right, Kate Rogers. I don't know if Opie's still on here. Let me know, Opie, if you are on here. Oh, thanks, Bianca. I was going to say that for those of you that have just joined, that I've got a Facebook group. This isn't my group, but yeah, I've got a group on Facebook, and it's called Clarify My Journey. So the link is in the description of the video. So you can just click on that. It'll take you to the group, and you just click to join. And then when I finish up here, I will go in and I will, you know, accept all the requests, and then you'll be into the page. So, you know, yeah, that's the key. Oh no. You're amazing, Christy. Thank you. I've been in bed for almost a year now. A year? Oh, my goodness, Nicole. It's a long, long time, yeah? So, oh, gosh. Opie, you are still here. Well, I send you much love and much healing. So let's hope we can get you out of that bed. Okay, Miss Kate Rogers. I got theft. Okay, 7 of Swords. I don't know if you feel like you missed an opportunity, or you feel like you haven't done what you thought you should have done, or you should have joined this and you shouldn't have joined. Whatever it is, there's something about taking something that wasn't actually yours. So, you know, it's like theft. It's like, you know, it went past me and I didn't get a chance to do it, or I should have done that. It's questioning, and it's also saying you didn't miss an opportunity. So it's saying, you know, it's all good to just begin now, but you have got some choices to make, and it's saying back yourself when you do make them. There is some big choices coming up. And there's a sense of, I don't know, there's emotion between mum and daughter. So I don't know what that is, Kate, but there's something about emotions running. So I don't know if one of you is emotional, or if there is you know, more emotion coming through, but there's something about mother and daughter, and this could be for you or someone close to you, but it's like emotions. So just hold it anyway. And it's also saying ow, so you're extremely wise and you're probably a bit of an old soul too. So this says that you probably grew up a lot quicker than you expected, especially spiritually. But I don't know if you've let that go for a little bit, and this is just sort of saying, you know, utilize your wisdom. It will guide you in the best way possible. It's saying you're a humanitarian, so you're here to help animals, the elderly, children, anybody that can't help themselves. You're an absolute beautiful soul. So, you know, nursing, vet nurse, anything where you can actually help people and see the fulfillment come through is always going to be great and fulfilling for you. The other one is stress. So I don't know if you or someone close to you has been feeling very stressed lately, but stress is coming up, and also cycles. So it's like, you know, give yourself a break if you've been, if you set yourself high expectations or you think you should be there when you're only there. There's no rush is what the cards are saying. It's saying go through the motions, go through the cycles. It's saying ecstasy, allow yourself to feel happy, allow yourself to do what you want to do. You know, there's a sense of not feeling like you're in your true joy. So there's a sense of letting yourself go or letting the judgments go so that you can actually feel and experience that more. And the next one is belief. So it's like all of yours is all about knowledge and intuition, so and wisdom, so which is beautiful. Like, what a beautiful combination. And the other one I'd say is you've got a lot to be grateful for, Kate. I want to say that you've got a lot to be grateful for. Just got pain in my shoulder. So I don't know if this is for you or someone close to you, but it's like I'm carrying the weight of the world. Like, I worry about things before they've even happened. So I don't know if you do have a little bit of anxiety or a little bit of over worrying or overthinking, but it's definitely coming through my shoulder. I don't know if that's for you or someone close to you, but it's definitely there. So when you're stressed, it can't, like, I feel like it's going to come through your shoulder, or whoever it is, you'll know who it is. But yeah, I would say trust your intuition. I would say that there's lots for you to learn, and there's no right or wrong path right now. I think it's just do what you feel drawn to. I think that you will be an amazing, you know, spiritual, I don't know how you call. Am I frozen? Am I? Can anyone else see me? Can you let me know if you can see me? Am I frozen? I don't want to keep going if I'm frozen. Tell me if you can hear and see me. I'm good, Nicole? Okay, great. You can see and hear me okay? I'm not frozen, so maybe it's just on your end. Trees, I think. Yeah, I think everyone else is okay. So yeah, hopefully it might just be on your end, lovely. You might just need to go out and come back in, perhaps. Thank you, guys. Thanks for letting me know. So, Kate, I would say to you, you know, just back yourself. Like, don't try and think like I've got to be like this person or that person. It's like, do what you're drawn to do and come out and do what you need to do. So it's like, you know, you've got a special talent. I don't know what it is specifically, but I feel like dreams are going to be an important factor, and past lives. So just keep that in mind, but don't just stick to those two things. I want to say there's other things. And I want to say I see a little crystal shop or a little shop, like a spiritual shop. So I don't know if that's what you want to do, or someone you know does it, or that's what inspired you, but there's something about this little shop, you know, I just see the shop front. So it's like a little, you know, a little shop with like all little bits and trinkets and stuff in it. So that might be for the future. I'm not sure, Kate, but just know that it's there in your cards anyway. So I hope that makes sense for you. Oh, hello from London. How lovely. Okay, so Opie, is there anything in particular you wanted today, Opie? Did you want anything in particular? I never remember what I've said previously, so I don't know if I've already told you something or not, but And guys, just for anyone that's just joined us, because I can see a few people have just joined, please feel free to join my group. I am a psychic medium and a healer. My name is Christy, and I run a group called Clarify My Journey. And the link is in the description of this video. So please click it and come across to my group. I would love to have you there. We do workshops and mini readings and sound bowl healings and all sorts of different things. So it's always nice to sort of get on there and do what... you know, whatever you're drawn to do. So it's always a nice experience nonetheless. And there's some great people in there. So I love that. Okay, so you're happy for whatever you want, OP? Oh, Kate, let's see. Whoop. Wow, that reading was absolutely amazing. Christy, everything is spot on in regards to me, my spiritual journey. Thank you so much, I really do. You know, my spiritual journey could be amazing, but I always self-doubt. Thank you so much, Christy. Amazing. You are so welcome, Kate. Thanks so much for that. That's such a beautiful feedback. So I really, really appreciate that. And yeah, it's just about owning it. So step into your power. I would love to read your fingerprints. See what's holding you back. Your fingerprints, I do hand analysis, right? Like, I love it. And I'm not promoting anything on here. I'm just letting you know what it is. But our fingerprints are done at 16 weeks in utero, right? So it's like, you know, oh, Annie, you love the sound bowl healings. Yes, we usually do them on a Tuesday night after here. So straight after I go get a drink, and I just jump back on, and we usually get on and do like 10 minutes or 15 minutes of that, and then do some cards. It's not 10, 15 minutes. It's usually about 5 or 10 minutes, and then we go and do some cards. So yeah, it's usually a big night on Tuesday night, emotionally and energetically. But I'm glad you love it. Thank you very much. I had great feedback from it, so it's been great. Yeah, fingertips are done at 16 weeks in utero, so it's like they are done before we're born, obviously, at 16 weeks. And basically, they tell us all about ourselves. So it tells us our life purpose, our life lessons, our school, so who we are. So school is about, you know, our personality and who we are. So it's not palmistry, it's hand analysis. It's actually scientifically proven and very big in the USA. And they charge thousands for it too. It's very, very good though. And you get a very detailed report. I don't charge anywhere near that. But some people do. And it's amazing. Like it made me realize that, you know, how to communicate with my kids, you know, how to get the best out of, you know, my husband and, you know, other people I know. And it's great when you're teaching, because if they're, you know, a certain group or majority are, you know, to do this certain side or this way of teaching, this style of teaching. So some people are visual and all that sort of stuff, but it actually tells you your life purpose, your life lessons, and your school. So the whole package of who you are. It is amazing, amazing, amazing. But just message me if you want it done. But it is like, if you want to know your life purpose and your life lesson, because your life lesson isn't something that once you learn it goes away. It's something we need to manage, right? It's something we need to be actually form some sort of relationship with, so that you know, we can learn to work with it instead of like against it. So, you know, it really is, you know, important. So I missed that part. When, where, and how. Is that for the fingerprints you mean, Jessica? But just join into my group. I might put a post up there about it, because I don't really talk about it a lot. I usually just do certain clients that I think would really, really benefit from it. But yeah, I might put a post up in the group. So if you join my page, which the link is in the description of this video, and then you can sort of yeah, join that, and I'll put a post up so you can see that. And if you want to get one done, then, you know, you can. If not, that's okay too. But I know that it really did help me. So, yeah, absolutely, Kate. And I know that I brought it up for a reason. I don't usually, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, I learned from a lady in the USA, and it's a really big course, and it's quite full on, but it is phenomenal. Like, you just can't, yeah, I can't even tell you how amazing and how much it's changed my life. Like my relationships with my kids, my family, even myself, like understanding why I do the things that I do, and why I, you know, do this and I don't feel like anybody else does, or why I know things and how do I, it's just so amazing. It's phenomenal. So it's really hard to explain. Yeah, it's hard to explain. Like, I always wondered why I would never, like, people would ask me to collaborate and do things with them, like, work-wise, and I would always be like, yeah, and I'd never really get around to it. And they would be like, oh, we're going to do this. And I'm like, And then, you know, one of mine is being captain of the ship. So I'm not meant to work with others. I'm meant to teach and help others, but I'm not actually meant to collaborate an awful lot. So, yeah, that was really interesting to find out. Well, that's why it never, ever happens, is because I'm here for a solo journey and I'm here to be captain of the ship. So if I can't be captain and have full control, it can really, and I'm not a control freak or anything, but it's like with my work, I'm just passionate about it. I want to do, you know, the best thing I can do, or the best way I know how to do it. So, you know, it can be difficult when you're working with people that have totally different ideas, views, beliefs, all of that sort of stuff. But it's always nice when you do come to a nice collaboration. You know, sometimes it works really well, but not always, Oh, Lisa, how do I join your post so I can get my fingerprints read? Yeah, that's what I was saying. Just join my group, so Clarify My Journey, and then I'll put a post up later tonight. And then I'll ask people to pop their names down of who wants it, and then I can send, oh, thanks, Nicole, thank you. And then what I'll do is I'll send an email to you with all the details, and then you can just decide whether you want to go ahead or not. And then we can go from there. So, you know, it's always a good thing to sort of, yeah, I reckon it's a great thing to get your fingerprints read. So, but it's scientific, so it's not even really that woohoo. So palmistry is a little bit like it's not been proven, but yeah, scientifically proven. So it's definitely not palmistry, and it tells you basically everything you need to know in life. Go to overview, the group pops up. Oh, I don't know what that means. Should just be able to click on the link and then it'll take you to there. But yeah, I'm not sure. Let me know. Anyway, Opie, let me do one for you. So Angel Gabriel. So this is all about bringing family together. This is about celebration. This is about having hope. And it's like, you know, sometimes it's like when others are feeling down or sad, they, you know, great person to come to. I don't want my fingerprints put in the public arena. Oh, really, Jason? Is that right? Well, I can assure you that any fingerprints that are done through me are only kept with me. They never go anywhere else, and I would never share them with anyone else. So I usually keep them for a short period of time, and then I do actually shred them. So only in case anybody ever wants anything in, like, down the track, I always keep them, like, usually for about, I don't know, 3-4 months maybe, and then I sort of let them go. Like, I don't require them anymore. And down here is where we have gift markings down here. So the gift markings are, you know, different traits that we have, or different spiritual gifts that we have. And it's really, really sort of sets us apart from others, I guess. It tells us how intuitive we are. It tells us, you know, all these different, there's lots of different gift markings. I can't even think of them all at the moment. So yeah, so that's another kettle of fish. So yeah, it's very, very interesting. But yeah, I definitely don't do anything with the fingerprints. There's nothing untoward. So there's a lot of privacy that goes into it as well. And yeah, certainly don't. No, nothing. And I shred them, so I don't even just throw them in the bin. So hopefully that, yeah, makes sense. So, but anyway, creativity and hope, it's all about having hope. So it's all about, like, people are drawn to your energy when they need someone or they need some support. So, you know, somebody either relies on you a lot, or there might be more than one person, but it's like you hold great space for someone, or people in general. So, and, you know, this is all about family. Like, I'm just so in awe of my family. I love when people I love come together. So there's a beautiful sense of, you know, and it's like you've got to be creative too. So, you know, don't forget to be that creative soul that you were born to be. So yeah, just doing more, like traveling is great. Music is great. Arts, or whatever it is that you love, Opie. It's like, you know, do what you love to do, but it's like share it with others. Like, you've got to have a community around you. People I'm not saying you need them every minute of the day, but it's really good for you to be in somewhat of a community. So you work really well in communities. The next one is unicorn. So invite serendipity. So it's like, just have a little bit of fun. It's like, expect the unexpected. It's just a little bit of a play game that the universe plays with us, sort of like, have a little bit of fun here and a little bit of fun there. So, so yeah, it's always interesting. The Chariot is the angel of guidance. This can mean that someone is getting engaged or married, or it can mean that someone is just requiring some focus or guidance in relationship. So that is also there. The next one is the Four of Cups. So it's all about stability, but it is feeling, it can be somewhat, how can I say, somewhat like feeling at having differences of opinion, I guess. So, differences of opinion is so, it's important. Like if we're all the same, then it just doesn't make any sense, right? So it's like, it's okay to have a few indifferences, but it's like, you're not always going to agree, or people aren't always going to be on the same page, and that's okay. So being in acceptance of that is really good. And I want to say there's a resolution or an answer coming for you or someone close to you. So Six of Swords all about talking or speaking up, and it's like resolution is on its way. So there's some good things coming. And I want to say discover your courage. There's something you haven't done yet. I want to say there's something you haven't done yet, Opie, and I feel like it's like, something quite important. It's like, I've got to do this, or I've been wanting to do this for a while. So don't give up on it. I want to say just, push through. You're a creative soul. You've got to be in the community. And I feel like, love and relationships are everything to you, and family. So really, really important for you, Opie. So I hope that makes some sense, and I just want to pull, and you're full of wisdom, like absolutely full of wisdom, such a nurturer too, so motherly, instincts. And the next one is challenge. So it's like saying that, there might be some challenges, but you can handle anything that comes along. And I feel like there's a male that's going to be going through a challenge, if not now, but soon. But it's like, you're his rock. It feels like you're there. You're always like right there. So anyway, Opie, let me know how that sits with you. And I want to say long distance phone call. I don't know why that is, or FaceTime. Like, it's like I want to speak to someone long distance. So just keep that in mind as well. So, Carla Deanna. Yeah, you finally got to see her live. Oh, awesome. I'm glad you're here. Welcome. Cindy Smith, let's do one for you. Let's do one. Bear with me a sec. Okay. I don't even know what time it is. Someone know what time it is in Melbourne? Please let me know if you can, if you don't mind. I was meant to bring in a device and I forgot. I need to get a clock in here. I have no idea ever what the time is. Okay, so Cindy, you got memories. So cherish memories of loved ones. So this is about, it can be going through old photos. It can be listening to music that reminds you of someone from the past. But memories is like letting the past somewhat go. 810, thank you. So this is, it's just about, holding on to memories, but it's also about not staying in the past. So it's about moving forward. It's about not getting stuck there. It's about just continually moving forward. And the next one is opportunity knocks. So when something comes up, Cindy, if it hasn't already, it's like they're telling you to go for it. So it's time to take a small risk, and it's saying that there is something there. I want to say, I don't know if someone's got arthritis or someone's got sore bones or joints or something, but I'm getting that as well. Just know that is, something about bones or joints. I don't know if it's arthritic or osteo stuff. I'm not sure, but I feel like I'm just getting really cold hands and feeling like I'm a bit stiff, I guess is the best way to put it. The other one is spirituality. So it's all about learning and knowledge. So learning something new, continuing to go on a path of discovery, I guess. Thanks, Kerry. I love that you were here. Thank you for joining. Always a pleasure. And the Hierophant. So it's like, there's someone around you, either you or someone close to you. The twice now the study cards come up. So learning or studying something new. Now this can be a a course or a workshop, or, just reading about stuff, but it's like, you've got to be like, there's learning to be done. So it's like, stay focused on the learning. So that's going to be definitely important for you, Cindy. And one just flew out there. So it's ending. So things coming to an end, Cindy. So it's like, let them go. Let them go, whether it's a person, situation, the endings card, it needs to be let go of. It's time for new beginnings. So there's some beautiful things there, and I want to say that there's some great things, but needing to let go of the past first. So I hope that makes some sense. Alicia, yes, let's do one for you, 100%. So yeah, guys, please join my group if you feel drawn, and then I'd love to see you there. So and the link is below in the description. And I think Nicole beautifully put it in the comments. Thank you very much for your time and doing that for me. I much appreciate it. So you got memories as well, Alicia. So it's like letting go of the past, or letting go of something or someone from the past. And the next one is gratitude. So you've got a lot to be grateful for. So family, loved ones, people around you, some great things to sort of really keep in mind of being great, in full gratefulness. There's something about someone starting a family or having a family, or being being grateful for a family. There is a sense of this being very, very, I don't know, it seems very strong. The next one is peacock. So raise your standards. So, don't settle for anything less than what you actually really want. You're welcome, Cindy. Thank you for your feedback. You're don't settle for anything, and this might be with relationships or people or work or study or whatever it is. It's like, it could be in any, it's like you think you can only do this, and it's like they're telling you no, there's so much more to you, Alicia, and I think you've got a lot more still to come, so which is always great. Now it tells me that someone's going through heartache or has been through some heartache, and it's restricting them in moving forward, but it also says that there's some sort of new idea, so this is always great too. So it's new ideas, creative new ideas are on the horizon, which is great, and love, but love needs to start with self first, right? So make sure you're all good and your cup's full, so that you can move on to really giving and receiving love. So receiving may not be the easiest for you. I want to say that there's some sort of income or money increase. It shows me money, so that's always a good thing. And come in. Thanks, Ella. And then the last one is trust. So just make sure you trust others and trust yourself, Alicia. So there you go, guys. I am going to let you go, and I'm going to go onto my page soon and do some sound bowl healing and probably some more readings. So we'll see how we go, but I would love for you to join. So please feel free to click on the link and join the group, and I will see you in there shortly. But otherwise, I am here every Tuesday from 7:15 to 8:15 each week. And I'd love for you to join this show and also my group. It's always a pleasure. You guys are amazing, and just, have an amazing week ahead. So, and enjoy the school holidays if you're a mum, and I know that I'm already like day 2 and I'm like, nah. But you know what? It's always a beautiful thing. So, take care, stay safe, and I will speak to you all soon. Mwah! Bye, guys.